Last, now everybody go chop breakfast. Shayo. If you're in this generation, you definitely know that song. That's Last by Burna Boy, and it talks about heartbreak, having your heart broken. And you know what? That is what we're gonna delve into today. We're gonna talk about heartbreak, everything you need to know about heartbreak, and how to deal with it. If you've been tuning in, welcome back to the Better You podcast. And if it's your first time, welcome. Trust me, you are not going to leave this episode the same. You are bound to learn something that is going to change your life, the way that you think, the way that you move. I'm Yazzi Sangari, and welcome to the Better You podcast. Everything you need to know is right there on your screen. Follow us on all social media platforms at BetterUPD by YS. Make sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe to our podcast. As I said before, today we are discussing heartbreak. Yes, unbreak my heart. And I have with me here a very, very lovely, beautiful, multi-talented woman. She goes by the name Na. Listen, Na is super amazing. She's talented in so many different ways. TV presenter, I think OAP, producer, director. She actually does help us with directing here a lot of times on the Better UPD. So it's nice to finally have you on camera.
It's actually a pleasure to be on set.
Really?
Like in front of the cameras.
So you don't like when you're behind?
I actually love it.
Yeah? You sure?
I'm not even gonna lie. I love it behind. Now I think I'm nervous.
Oh, don't be. It's the same. And listen, we also love having now on set, especially my brother Kofi. Shout out to Kofi and the whole Visual Gods team. Without them, this podcast will not be happening. And Kofi is like literally obsessed with Na and her talent. But anyway, let's sit talking about last. Now everybody go chalk breakfast. Shayo. Now, hey, Chale, heartbreak.
Yeah, heartbreak. Heartbreak is tough. It's hard. It's another. It's crazy actually. And I want to believe everybody has experienced it one way or the other. Be it romantic, be it friendship, because people actually go through friendship breakups too.
Do you know, I'm actually really happy that you said that, because I believe that with heartbreak, it's not just about romance. It can also be with a friendship, with a family member, with a job, with sometimes even with my favorite makeup companies love to discontinue stuff, and you need it so bad, and you're like, oh, that is all a form of heartbreak, right?
Sure. So I don't know if we should focus more on the romantic, part of it.
I don't think that there's necessarily a part to focus, because heartbreak is more of a feeling, right? So it doesn't matter whether it's romantic, platonic, what it is, it's still a way that you feel. And normally heartbreak leads to depression if you're not careful. Heartbreak is a disease. I mean, because it can set you back. Some people deal with it in a day. Some people deal with it in 6 months. Some people deal with it in 2 years. It kind of all ties into how you are emotionally.
Never even get over it.
Yes. And it can be so deep that it can scar you and change you for life.
True. And I don't know if I would want to share my experience a little bit with heartbreaks, because I have experienced this sort of
Last, Na has chopped her breakfast. Shayo.
shy about it.
You know what? Not to cut you off, but I gotta give a shout out to Hannah right now, because Hannah had a post the other day, and that's so Hannah, who is one of my bestest friend in the whole entire world, aka my sister, my confidant, my partner in crime. And Hannah posted the other day that she had never gone through heartbreak, and I told her that is a lie. Hannah, I'm sticking to it. I need your response under this post. You know you have gone through heartbreak.
Well, true. So I have experienced it, and it wasn't a nice thing. It wasn't a pleasant thing at all. And it could really put you in a bad state. It could put you in a dark space. And if you're not careful, you may not even come out of it. Do you understand? And sometimes people want to get over it quickly, but it's okay. It's okay to just grieve, cry, just I don't know, but it's just okay to be in that state for a while. But what is not okay is when you don't get over it and you allow it to control you. That is what is not okay.
You see, I love that you said that because recently we've had that whole saga with medical and Fela Makafui, and I mean I don't know what's going on in their personal lives. I'm wishing both of them best. We're praying for them because I believe that a family should always stay together. But as I see whatever I see on social media, it just says, "Wow, medical seems so heartbroken." You see it in his eyes, you see it in his posts, you see him talking a lot, and it's like, wow, this guy is really, really hurt. And I've been wondering to myself, like, he's such a young guy, he's only 30 years old. Like, is he even gonna be able to get over this? Like, if they're not able to reconcile, is he gonna be able to get over this? Is he going to take this on to the next woman that he's with? Maybe the next girl he gets with can actually like really love him and want it to work. But then is he going to be fair to her?
He's gonna get over it. I believe so. I probably think he may need some sort of therapy to, get over it. But he's going to be fine, just fine. If, in fact, you said you can sense that he's really heartbroken, and I don't know, but probably from the look of things, he could be speaking out of heartbreak. Sometimes you just want to vent, you just want to talk, you just like you've bottled a lot of things up so much that you just want to speak up. So I believe he's going to get over it, but he sure needs therapy. He sure needs.
I love that you're saying that because even though his partner is quiet, doesn't mean that she's not heartbroken. Different people have different ways that they deal with heartbreak, and I love that you've brought up a couple of things. The first thing you brought up was that take your time, which is very important when dealing with heartbreak. Is it only takes time. Time heals all wounds. You said that. You also said therapy, counseling. If you cannot afford therapy, just even leaning on support of your loved ones, your friends, your family, people that you can trust, people that you can talk to talk this out. That is also a very good way of dealing with it.
But one thing, I know a lot of people are going to bash me for saying this, but it is okay to lean on, if it's a romantic heartbreak and you can't get over it, it's okay to lean on another man to.
Hey,
Yes,
say that again.
it's
Say that again.
lean on another man to get over him. Maybe you may come across as being selfish, but trust me, some people.
Did you do that? Have you done that?
Well, have I? To some extent.
Please, I need you to comment below.
extent.
I need you to comment below if, in fact, that you have leaned on another person whilst dealing with a breakup. Personally, I don't like to do that because I feel like it's unfair to the other person because I am not the best version of myself. It's just like a
Yes,
rebound.
but it's like I'm not saying this because okay I'm a bad person and I don't love you at all, and so I just want to get over my broken heart or something. Maybe there's some sort of likeness over there, and I just need somebody to be talking to all the time, and it's not my friends. I don't need my friends to. I don't want to be talking to my friends all the time. I need a man. I need to be speaking to a man to get over him. Do you understand? So it's not like I'm evil. I don't.
No, you're definitely not. You're a sweetheart.
People think, oh, you are evil. And you
No,
don't
but
love
I
this
do
person.
I do think that it's better to deal with it and get over it within yourself so that you are the best version of yourself. Because the honest truth is you don't need other people to make you happy.
What I'm
You need
saying
yourself.
Is, what I'm saying is, if you can't do it by yourself,
If
there
you
is
can't,
nothing
okay.
wrong doing it. I mean, leaning on somebody or somebody helping you to overcome that. There is nothing wrong with that. Do you
Okay.
understand? So
If you
can't
can,
do it by yourself, there are people who cannot do it by themselves.
yeah.
They need somebody.
But you see,
going out to forget them.
That's true. And again, this is why the Better You podcast was made just for you and I to get through these type of things, just get through life together at the same time. As much as what you're saying is true, is a good way to deal with it. I always like to deal with things for the long term, not the short term. And in my opinion, in the long term, it's better to be able to deal with things alone. You're not always going to have people there for you. It's good to have a support system, but you have to learn how to get through life alone because things happen. You have to learn how to make yourself happy. So that's why that I would say that in dealing with a heartbreak, don't lean on another romantic partner in a romantic way, in my opinion. I think it's better to pick up a hobby, lean on your friends. No, your way is okay.
Smiling, and I know he agrees with me.
And so you and Kofi there, you are the same. Maybe you and Kofi will get married.
What I'm saying is, if you can't do it by yourself, there is nothing wrong.
There isn't.
On leaning on another man to
Or female. Yes, there isn't. There
not a
isn't.
female. Okay,
No, because
okay.
what if it's the opposite sex? Listen. The medical and fella situation proves that men can be heartbroken too.
True.
And I mean, as much as he hasn't used the word heartbroken, he has said that he would like to fix it, right? He's made that quite clear. And even getting his ring back, he said, if you don't want the marriage anymore, bring the ring. So that means he wants the marriage. So of course he's heartbroken. This is his wife. He has a daughter with her. But again, just because she chooses to deal with her pain quietly does not mean she is not heartbroken. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of how to deal with heartbreak. Stay tuned. We have part 2 coming right up.